I said ayo.
I said ayo.
I said ayo. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on
Time out. Time out. Time out. In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above us 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they won't even play in the conference championship. Hey, forget all that.
This whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts. No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. You never.
We just went viral for the wrong reasons again.
Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You was trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah.
And Blake Hall.
I said ayo.
Yo. What it is, man.
It's March.
Talk to me.
Hey, man. Say, man. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. It's March Madness. It's here, man. Quite frankly, the greatest sports postseason formatted event in all of sports.
Yeah.
Madness has begun. We got teams fighting for those last four in play-in spots. The number one seeds are locked in. Conference champions locked in. The top four seeds in the tourney this year are going to be held by Duke, Houston, Florida, and
Auburn.
Yeah. Auburn, man. But yeah, man. How we feeling? Like, we got any favorites? We got a record-breaking 14 SEC teams in the tournament this year. We got any dark horses we might see popping up? Any you know what I'm saying? Like, how we feeling about the tournament this year so far?
I got to see a good amount of the championships of the conference tournaments. Based on what I've seen, I don't think it's going to be any necessarily dark horses. I don't think you consider a 2 seed a dark horse, but
not really.
Yeah. Give me Rick Pitino and St. John's.
Yep.
To go as far as they can, and their biggest opponent or the biggest challenge until the Final Four will probably be Florida. And I want to say the winner of the Florida St. John game will be the champion.
Because I think they might see Michigan State and Tom Izzo in them before that. Nah.
You saw how Michigan State got blessed at the end?
Hey, Tom Izzo got experience. That's not that coach. He not going out like that. And St. John's, they had a decent year last year, and they've definitely overperformed this year. But they're still relatively fresh. You know what I'm saying? Wait, did I say? No, I said Izzo. Okay, I'll make sure I didn't say the wrong coach. They're still relatively fresh. I mean, Rick Pitino, legendary as well. But I don't think Michigan State gonna be sweet to where you say they want to see come to Florida.
Well, they wouldn't play Michigan State unless they made it to the Final Four.
Yeah.
No, they play Michigan State like the Elite Eight.
Mm-mm. No, they wouldn't.
They're in a different region.
They would play Florida.
They
would play Florida in Elite Eight. They would play Michigan State in the Final Four.
No, Kansas. My fault. Not Michigan State. Kansas. They played. I knew it was the 7th seed, but Kansas. That's what I meant. Okay. My fault. Let me redact all of that. Nah, Kansas is not sweet. They got Bill Self. You know what I'm saying? One of the most well-oiled programs. He's has been consistent. I'm not. They've definitely Kansas has definitely underperformed this year. I think they weren't the 1 seed this year, but they was like AP preseason top 10. So Yeah, I don't think St. John's. And then they would see Texas Tech or Mizzo. Nah, you're
because
bugging.
but you got to think,
St.
Brando,
John's path is
Kansas,
not sweet at all.
Kansas got to see St. John's in the round of 32.
Kansas,
my bad. Kansas got to see
Kansas got to see Arkansas round 1.
No cap.
That's fine. But I'm telling you, next round they're either going to play Texas Tech or Mizzo, and neither one of them is sweet either. Both of them teams have been playing very good. Mizzo beat Florida, who you got in the national championship, and Texas Tech has been rolling in their conference as well. St. John's
in one of my national championships. Facts. In one of my national championships for sure.
Yeah, we got 5.
St. John's, but still, Missouri already beat that team. Like St. John's path is not sweet. I don't agree with that.
I understand that, and I do think it is crazy how the SEC is become the trump card in basketball. If anybody said they saw this, if anybody said they saw this coming, whatever. Talk to yourself.
I got a spill on that.
Hey man, we told Ohio State, the Big Ten told the SEC go and get ready for some basketball, and they took heed of that advice. So, but they have a crazy presence in the tournament. I'm not gonna lie, I see an all SEC Final Four.
Is it? Wait, first off, is it still buzzing?
Now you good.
Second off, all right, I'm ending this SEC shit right now, like dead ass. Like I'm gonna end this right now, and we're gonna start from the year 2000. From the year 2000, the SEC has won 3 national championships.
But this is the best they've been.
Wait. The SEC has won 3 national championships. The ACC has won 8. The SEC has been in 8 Final Fours since 2000. The ACC has been in 15. The last time the SEC was in the finals was 2012. It's like, and when's the last time? That's the last time they've been in the finals. So it's like we need to stop calling them the basketball conference because they're ranking them like this. Like they got Texas in there.
Nah.
They got Texas.
Because most of their L's are to each other.
Yeah, and that doesn't matter because when it comes to this tournament, they're not producing.
What?
Bro, they were beating everybody before they played conference play.
When it comes to this tournament, they don't produce.
We're missing the point, bro.
There is no point, bro.
14 teams in the tournament.
For you to become a basketball conference and you to be the best basketball conference, you got to start winning championships. Why do we call the SEC the football conference? Because they win championships. It's all about championships. We don't care what you do in the regular season. Come in here and start winning this championship, then we can talk. Until you start doing that, it's been since 2012 since they won a championship. You are not the basketball conference until you complete that feat. You cannot be the best player ever in football as a quarterback until you start getting rings. So what we need to stop doing is calling them a basketball school until they start producing in this tournament consistently. Because if you want to do that, then shit, UConn right now is a basketball conference. The Big East, because they've been going back to back. ACC, the SEC has not. They have won 3 national championships since the year 2000. And 2 of them was back to back. So what is your argument that they are SEC? The SEC is a basketball school. Basketball conference. They haven't done nothing yet, but win regular season games and overhype about beating each other. Duke is number 1 still.
It's a lot of weird activity going on, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
I gotta call your bluff, man, because the whole point, like I've been with you on this ride throughout the whole college football thing. Like if that's gonna be your point about basketball, then SEC still runs college football. You can't play both parts because that was the whole conversation. The fact that the Big Ten this year or past 2 years has been dominating.
Has been what?
Dominating the sport. And that's why we spent the whole fall arguing the fact that Big Ten runs football now.
Yeah.
SEC
championships.
SEC has been very dominant this year. They have 14 teams, a record-setting number of
the most of all time.
Get there.
All
the
time.
has never done that.
Exactly. And it's only you only get like 40 Power 5 schools, Power 4 now. Power 4 schools in 40 to 50 Power 4 schools in the tournament now. So you can't say because SEC has more championships than the Big Ten in football.
Championship. We're talking about right now. For them to dethrone any conference, they have to start winning the championship. That's why. That's why at first I had no argument against Preston. Before Michigan and Ohio State started winning, there was no argument against them. Because what he say, Alabama and them you still got to go through them to get a championship. Georgia was still winning championships. Until you start winning the championship, you can't be the top dog.
Michigan,
if you don't win championships, you're not a top dog.
This was an argument before Ohio State won this most recent championship. Michigan was the reigning champion, and that was the only Big Ten championship since 2014.
Yeah.
So you can't.
Yes, I can because they haven't. What did you just say? Champion. There's no champion yet.
You were going off
the championship.
The Big Ten, the champion, the kings of football off of one championship.
I'm saying, like, coming in until they start winning, until they win a championship.
So whoever's the reigning champ, that's who runs basketball. Who runs the sport? Whoever's the reigning champ runs the sport. That's what you're saying.
Ain't that how sports work?
No,
bro. The whole point in the football thing, SEC has ran football for the past decade, but now it is a turning point where we can have conversations that the Big Ten.
Yeah.
It's conversations. It's still a debate. It ain't solidified, but we can have those conversations now. It's a turning point as of the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
This is just the first season of that turning point for basketball. SEC was doing well last year.
Oh, they were
the number 1 seed Carolina Tar Heels out the tournament last year. So,
did you say Carolina was the number 1 seed last year?
Huh?
It was the number 1 seed last year?
Yes.
I agree with the fact that the SEC success
last year
is not overnight.
Yes, it was, but we was on number 1.
The SEC was not overnight. You had coaches merging over to the SEC since Avery Johnson with Alabama and Colin Sexton. That's years ago. And then you have Auburn, who has been on the slow burner for these last 5 years. They've always been competition in the tournament. They just haven't got it done. And now you got Calipari at Arkansas. Kentucky's been Kentucky because of Calipari. We're talking numbers of teams that's always been competitive. It just so happens that the other 14 teams in the SEC also made a tournament as well, to where they are the most. This is the most dominant conference I've ever seen in a year of basketball ever, and it probably will be because with NIL now, just like with football. You have a power shift that's not driven boss off of school reputation, because Carolina doesn't the way like recruiting has changed for teams and NIL has changed for teams, and there are certain spots in the ACC that was off of nostalgia alone that's probably not going to survive this NIL run unless they change their ways. So, as far as I know, SEC is going to be the honcho going forward, and it might be a new thing, but it is a new thing. We're not finna sit here and be like, oh, I'm still under Biden administration. Hey, bro, Biden ain't president no more. I don't care how many years he had.
Until you start winning championships, you can't really have a conversation. Hence why we couldn't talk about Big Ten.
But we wouldn't have a sports show if we weren't supposed to make predictions.
I mean,
no, you can say in the future, yeah, but right now, if you ain't winning nothing, what is it?
Who in the ACC is a threat right now? Because Duke doesn't even have Cooper Flag 100%.
Yes, they do. He's back. They just set him out for the ACC tournament. He's 100% back.
It's okay, bro. You know how that go.
Okay.
You know how that go. He can be back. He can be back, but we don't know just how healthy that ankle is. He could be fully healthy. We don't know though.
So you got Duke winning the tournament because there ain't no other ACC teams that's competing.
Like, bro.
No, I do. I do have in one of my bracket. I do have about 2 of them. I have Duke winning.
What we chatting about? We got
as a Tar Heel. I do.
Bro, the SEC has 50% of the 1 seeds, 50% of the 2 seeds.
It's the most dominant I've ever seen.
1-3 seed. Like, what are we chatting about, bro?
When they say their lowest seed is a 10.
Okay, so no, what conference run basketball, Eric?
Shit, I think right now, I think still gotta give it up to like Big East.
Oh my
Big
God.
12.
Big East, bro.
ACC.
You know the
No.
ACC.
Stop.
Nah.
You named three conferences. You just named three conferences, except for the SEC. Listen to how you sound.
Because I don't see no championship since 2012.
Oh
bro.
my gosh. One team wins a championship. They don't represent the whole conference. What are we talking about?
Well, if your best of the conference can't get it done, what is your conference?
Oh my goodness, bro.
Nah.
Oh my
No.
If your best of the conference can't get it done,
I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that.
if
I'm
your
not
best of
hearing
the
that.
conference can't get it done, what is it?
No, I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that at all.
Because our excuse for the SEC every year. Football now it's starting to be basketball. They beat each other.
I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. The reason I'm not hearing that is because if it was about the best conference team,
yeah,
and you can say Florida Gulf Coast and Butler had them in them years when they made it to the championship and Final Four, they had one of the best conferences in the world. That's not true. It's not true.
Championship. Winning it.
You realize UConn is like the only Big East team in the 2000s that has won a championship?
Every time we have a conference argument, we bring up championship. Why don't y'all want to bring it up now?
I'm saying,
Preston,
based off of what?
Cut.
Bro, we literally said going into this bracket, the SEC has been this is the most dominant run we've ever seen a conference do. I don't think there's any, that's not even like an opinion. That's a fact.
I have no problem in the regular season. That's cool. But when it comes to this tournament time,
what?
What exactly? What is the SEC when it's tournament time? During the regular season, they did excellent, great.
When was the last time the ACC won a championship?
29 before COVID, 2019.
Before COVID.
Yeah, 2019, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
Yeah.
Bro, it sounds that's
riding high. The ACC hasn't won it in almost 10 years. That's riding high.
Yeah.
You riding high off of what?
Yeah. Not almost 10 years.
Bro, it don't. I mean,
but 6. But when's the last time the SEC? Like, come on, the SEC 2012.
No, I'm saying based off of your logic, who won last year? The UConn,
the Big East. And then the year before that, the Big East.
UConn back to back. Stop saying it like the Big East is the most dominant conference in the world. With UConn back to back, UConn back to back, they still have the same amount of championships all time as the SEC. So what are you talking about?
Wait, what did you? Whoa, hold on. Wait,
conference by conference. If you're talking about by conference, UConn's back to back is the only reason they're in the conversation of most all time. They had the same amount as the SEC.
The last 2 championships that they won brought them to the same amount as the SEC.
Yeah.
Before that, they had only not one, but for that they didn't have as many championships as the SEC.
So
until the last 2 years.
Okay.
And the ACC doesn't even have the most championships all time.
So listen, walk with me now.
What is it? The Pac-12?
Yeah, it's UCLA. Wait, are you sure? Because
I'm positive.
UCLA got 11.
They have 15.
We got 6. Duke got 5.
They have 15.
They got 15. Who's the other ones? Cal?
Don't matter.
Stanford.
I'm trying to get to the. Let's
get back to the point. So you're comparing one team versus the whole conference, which kind of helps my point, does it not?
What's whole conference in the ACC?
No. You said UConn finally got to the same amount of championships as all of the SEC combined. That's one team versus.
No, UConn does not have 11 championships.
You said it. Then what are you?
I said UConn's back to back made the Big East championships go to number 11. That was championship number 11 for the Big East.
Yeah.
They say UConn had 11 championships.
Okay, I got you.
Eric, you don't think the SEC team? You don't think the SEC team is gonna win the tournament this year?
No, not this year.
Who's your favorite to win the tournament?
Damn, do I gotta say it again? Y'all know I'm a Tar Heel fan. I gotta keep saying these niggas' names.
Who's your favorite?
Duke.
That's crazy. That's nasty. I would never.
They
can have LeBron James, Bronny James, whoever James gang. I'm not picking no Duke ever.
Sometimes you just gotta tell the truth, bro.
I will be all the way subjective when it comes.
And I'm okay with saying that, bro, because it's like
Hey man, speaking of Tar
Who got
Heels,
the biggest
man, a
dubs?
lot of people said they weren't supposed to be there. They played a ball game last night and showed them like,
Killed them.
hey,
Killed them.
I don't like the. I mean, it could have been a matchup.
I think anybody's beating San
I
Diego.
think it was the
I'm not gonna
matchup.
lie.
More so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all seen West Virginia governor made a whole state of the union
Pussy.
to open up an investigation on Carolina.
Yeah, pussy.
That's
I ain't gonna lie. I do think it's pretty egregious.
Yeah.
Carolina smoked it, bro. You smoked it.
Yeah.
You smoked it.
Yeah, as a Carolina fan, man, I didn't think last 4 innings cool, like as a play-in. But if they didn't make it, I wouldn't have been upset because they
wouldn't have been.
Very underwhelming season.
Yeah.
That roster is poorly constructed. Whoever's recruiting, they need help. You can't have 5, 6'3" guards on the team and think you're gonna be successful.
Who's the worst player on that roster?
On the roster?
Yeah,
that white boy who wouldn't shoot the ball once he got in the game?
Nah, Eric's balling.
Nah,
Eric's balling. He's balling.
Facts.
He's wild.
Nah,
He's
but
wilding.
like I'm not gonna lie. I'm with y'all. I was okay if UNC didn't make it. But again, when I seen Texas make it, I said, okay, we good. Bro, we in there, bro.
But now that they've made it.
And they are.
And
they definitely got a bracket for sure.
And they're shooting the ball.
So,
but that's the problem with them. You don't know which UNC team gonna come.
Yeah,
Is it gonna be?
I won't do Carolina so much. I got Tar Heels.
Is it like that's crazy? Is it gonna be the Tar Heels that when we played against Duke in the ACC tournament, they went like 1 for 12 in the first half at 3-point line, or is they gonna have a RJ Davis that goes 6 for 6 at the 3-point line? Like you don't know.
If RJ Davis has a Caleb Love run, we can go deep.
What does Caleb Love do in that? I ain't gonna lie. I got one of my brackets. I got a Caleb Love, RJ Davis rematch in the championship.
We tried that. Are you looking at last year's bracket, or you did?
No. I ain't gonna lie. I almost did think it was last year's bracket, but we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna stay on the show. Yeah. Hey, you McNeese coming out the locker room though.
Lamb cut.
Because who do Arizona gotta play? They gotta play somebody crazy. They gotta play Duke, don't they?
They gotta play Akron first, and then Liberty, and then Duke would be the Elite 8,
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's probably chopped.
I think. Let's see.
I don't know. Caleb Love is the Duke killer.
What do you say?
He said Caleb Love is the Duke killer.
Man, I pray on Duke's downfall. You know what I'm saying? So, the earlier the better. They're gonna see the winner of this. It was looking like they're gonna see Mount St. Mary's. Unfortunately, they do have Carolina blue jerseys, so this year that hasn't boded well. But yeah, Cooper Flag, man, he's about to have a legendary run. Do y'all think the best player? Y'all think he'll be the best player in the tournament, even coming off the ankle injury?
Bro, I want to be a hater so bad, but bro, he plays basketball, bro.
Yeah,
both sides. He plays basketball.
Yeah,
and he plays with heart. And playing with heart in the tournament, we see where that gets you.
Yeah, that little guard from Florida, he been hot lately.
Walter Clayton Jr.
That's his name.
Yeah, that's his name.
He's been going crazy ever since the SEC tournament. And I also think, obviously, what's his name? Is it Jade Boone? Buddy from Florida. I mean, not Florida, buddy from Auburn. I think he can have a good turnout point too. It'll be interesting to see who's going to be this year's DJ Burns, man. Who's going to be this year's Cinderella? Who's going to be this year's breakout player?
Y'all said the point guard from Florida going to have a Kemba Walker year, tournament year.
He very well could. He's peaking at the right time.
That's exactly when Kemba started the Big East tournament.
Yeah, He's peaking at the right time, so that would be good. Let's see. I think the West bracket though might have
The champion.
the champion. It's gonna have a lot of good ball from front to back. I mean, like you said,
From the West.
you got number 1 seed Florida. They're the overall number 1 seed too. Wait, are they? Who's the overall number 1 seed?
Duke is number 1 overall seed in the South. Wait, whoa. They're not even in the South. I'm tripping. Hold on.
No, Duke is in the East. That's where they want to be. Auburn's in the South because Florida wouldn't go to the West. Oh well. Anyways, Florida number 1 seed, could possibly see the reigning champs in UConn, and then this weekend. And like I said, Missouri and Texas Tech, Barron, they don't get upset. Great matchups. Kansas and St. John's, you have Patino and Bill Self. So I think that West bracket is going to be a lot of firecracker basketball going on. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we get an all SEC Final Four.
That would be very insane. That would go down as the most dominant run we've ever seen in the conference.
Hands down. They all make it to the Final Four. Hands down.
It's already crazy, but you know what I'm saying.
It's already crazy, but very well. We call down on that because I think the hot news in the NFL world. Jalen Milroe, he got on that 40-yard dash. He ran that 4.3.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why he didn't do it at Combine. Well, kind of do, you get your own timers at Pro Day. Runs a 4.3, man. So does Jalen Milroe's 4.340 solidify him as a number 1 first-round draft pick now?
No.
Why not?
Hell no. I mean, unless the team really, really, really feel like they need a quarterback more than anything else on the field in the later of the rounds, which I feel like no, then sure. But I literally don't feel like he makes it to the first round. Second round, maybe.
Second round.
Maybe.
That's fair. I think a second round is fair. My only thing is I've always wanted to be a coach, and I plan to coach at one point someday. So I hope everybody that's a part of my life understands that.
Whoa.
If you run faster than 20, 21 people on the field, you're gonna play somewhere. I don't care what position you want to try to be, but you're getting on that field. And unless I got a top 5 quarterback in the league right now, I'm gonna let you compete for the starting job, even though you might not win it.
No, don't say that because.
What you mean?
So we already established our top 5 quarterbacks.
Yes, we did.
So you saying like I don't know, a Dak Prescott, a Cowboys, you would draft him? If you was a Cowboys GM, you would draft him?
Y'all don't have Cooper Rush. Why not? Y'all just let go of Cooper Rush. Why not?
Wait,
he walked right into that one. Boom.
Okay, and they did say they are going quarterback in the draft.
Boom.
What round would you draft him in then?
I'm saying okay, look, Dallas Cowboys, right? Pick number 16, if I'm not mistaken, or 11. Yeah. Something in the mid. Something in the mid section of the draft. Sounds right. They're so mid. If you don't have Ashley Denty on the board, which I highly doubt it, with the way the Raiders are moving right now, with the way the Bears are moving right now, I don't think he slips past 10. With the way that I don't think you just said Jackson Dart will be selected. You can see Jackson Dart being selected in the second round or first round.
Yeah. I mean, first round, I seen they said the Jets are liking him, but they just signed Justin Fields, so I don't think teams would snipe him in the first round. The second round, he would be a high commodity. Jackson Dart.
If you drafted Justin Fields to start, never mind.
Sure.
I'm just saying, if you drafting Justin Fields and you plan on building an offense around Justin Fields,
Fields is better than Jalen Milroe.
I never said he wasn't.
Better prospect and all.
I never said he wasn't. I'm just saying,
better runner too.
Why would Jalen Milroe not be a number 2 for that offense? That same offense.
That's
You run faster than 90% of the league. If you run faster than 90% of any league, I promise you make it on the floor. You playing on my team. I don't know about everybody else's team. You playing on my team for sure.
All right, just to make sure right now, you talk about him going to which team person?
I could see him go to the Cowboys. I could see him going to.
He said any team without a top 5 quarterback.
Any team without a top 5 quarterback, I'm drafting, and he might not start, but I'm drafting it.
I mean,
Packers drafting. Did you draft Jalen Milroe if you a Packer?
Hell no. You got other things.
The
in
Packers.
These teams got things to worry about.
Yeah, the Packers are a playoff team, and they're late in the draft too.
Exactly. So,
And if you're that late in the draft, okay. Top 5 quarterback or playoff team, I don't think you're drafting Jalen Milroe. That's fair.
So if you were the Chargers GM, you draft Jalen Milroe?
100%.
You're lost your rabbit ass mind.
What are they drafting? They're signing everything else in free agency. Look at what they've been doing in free agency. They have what do the team need now after what you've seen them sign? What do they need?
Hold on. Okay, I'm getting this confused. You're not talking about first round though. Like, let's get that clear. Not first round at all. Right?
I said second round is fair. I said
no.
second
I'm
round
just
is
saying.
fair.
I'm just saying for your point. Like, we're not talking. We're first round out of here.
I don't think I unless you're the Cowboys, right? Unless you're the Jets, based off the Justin Fields situation, I don't think he's going in the first round because teams are not going to build the offense around Jalen Milroe, and Jalen Milroe doesn't fit in most of the offenses, especially early in the first round. If you in the last half of the first round, you're not going quarterback. You already have one.
Unless you got a real old quarterback that might retire in a year or two.
That's
The Rams? You say he go to Rams? To the point you're making.
I don't see Sean McVay doing that.
Bro, he don't even have fast receivers. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Speed is not a part of, you know what I'm saying? Speed is not on his radar. It's never been.
And his running back ain't fast either.
Yeah.
No.
Kyron Williams run like a 4.6.
Yeah. So I
don't see that.
The Rams were a playoff team though. So the 4-3 helped for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It can't hurt at all. He might have jumped like a Will Howard on the quarterback rankings now or something like that.
He's the fourth best.
Fourth best. Ooh. Over Dylan Gabriel?
Isn't Dylan Gabriel like 5'8"?
All time. Yeah. We're talking about the all-time NCAA touchdown passer.
I know. Chris Leak was crazy too. But wasn't Dylan Gabriel like 5'8"?
Yeah.
So was Chris Leak.
I feel like that's who Dallas is going to draft.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Drew Brees might be the only like even Russell Wilson was like 6 foot.
Is he? I think like
Kyler Murray, Drew Brees. We ain't gonna get too many of that. So if Dylan Gabriel's not starting for nobody, it's not getting a shot. I ain't gonna. He might be chopped. He might be chopped, respectfully.
Y'all seen some of the proposed rule changes going out in the league? What are some rule changes y'all think will help the sport or need to change? I know Packers were the team that submitted the bid to ban the push.
I'll take the best one. The best one was it? I think it was Detroit that suggested it. Was the playoffs?
It's because they got whooped. It's because they got whooped on.
No. I mean, it wouldn't affect them at all. They would have been the same seed.
No, they would have had a different matchup though. My fault. Go ahead.
Who would they have played instead?
Because Washington was the 5 seed, so they played Tampa Bay in the first round. If you reseed the playoffs by record,
who was the worst? NFC West, right? NFC West had the worst record, right? NFC West. No.
Tampa Bay.
And who did they play the first round? Detroit.
Washington. So Tampa Bay would have been like a 7 seed, and they would have played Philly. And Washington still would have been like 4 seed. They would have played the Packers?
That's weak.
No, Vikings. Vikings had 5 seed. My fault.
But I think it would have helped out a team like the Vikings more than it would have helped Detroit.
That's weak.
Because the Vikings had how many L's this year? 4?
Vikings would have been a top 3 seed.
Yeah. I understand you got to win your division, but when you got only 4 L's, that's kind of wild that you're not playing a home game. But, I mean, it's football. We ain't changing nothing up, but the proposal was pretty good. The tush push, stop them from getting to the goal line. How about that? I hate to see it. But just stop them.
The problem is here's really the problem. We as a people, I want to say America, try to change every rule in the world, including the Bible. People look at the Bible funny because they don't like certain rules. You mean to tell me you gonna try to kick out a tush push, or you gonna try to change season because you didn't like how your season happened at the end of the year? I'm not hearing that, bro. That's weak. That's not football, bro. I'm telling you, by the time we 40, bro, they're gonna be wearing flags, bro, and I'm not gonna have no TV service, bro. I'm not having cable. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. I am not watching NFL in 20 years if they get the flags, because all these rule changes is leading to a sport I won't recognize, and it's disgusting. If you don't like the tush push, get a nose tackle in your first round. Okay. If you don't like the seating, how about you win the game against a rookie quarterback
at home?
That's what I'm saying. Like you had home field advantage. What else do you want? What else do you want other than home field advantage? You have no excuse. They didn't give. I didn't hear that Lamar Jackson stuff. I've never heard the Ravens cry for no seating. I've never heard the Kansas City Chiefs complain about no rule changes. I've never heard the Philadelphia Eagles complain about no rule changes. You want to know why? Because they have won championships and they're trying to win championships. If your mind is not focused on the championship, you're going to be focused on the rules because you feel like the rules are in your way of championship. No, you're not good enough. That's it. You're just not good enough. Suck it up, bro. Enough. No cap. Oh, that's so weak. It's all weak. That's disgusting. No tush push is the weakest one, though. Keep it all the way on it.
Facts. Because it's like you literally have the opportunity to stop the tush push.
You're a grown man asking Roger Goodell for help because you're getting blitzed off the line. Not hearing that. Grown man ask for help.
Bro, that's man.
Just get pancake like a man.
It's just like, bro, we were younger. Did they
Nah.
Did they stop?
Nah.
Did they stop the But they're like, please, no more option, no more RPO. Like,
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that.
You find a way to stop it, and then you move along.
And it's only like the video game, bro. Just because people complain about the plays in the game, don't mean they take it out.
Well, shit, you go practice your own tush push on the off season.
It'd be different if nobody could stop nobody from, like, everybody tries it to QB bro. Yeah. You just want to stop the way the Eagles do it.
And once again, Josh Allen gets another rule change. Y'all know that? I don't think we talked about it, but they're changing. Mm-hmm. They're getting rid of the chain game. It's now going to technology.
What?
Chain game is no more.
Like officially for all games?
It's going to be using. They're going to have chips in the ball. Because y'all remember the QB sneak Josh Allen had against the Chiefs, the 4th and 1?
Yeah, give me.
We couldn't really get the real spot of the ball, so now we're getting chips in the football. The chain game will be a secondary option to between the eagle in the sky and the chips in the ball.
So
give me rounds.
So just like Donald Trump, they're getting rid of people's jobs, bro. Like that's what they do to feed people, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like the chain crew is the reason I didn't go home. I wasn't homeless in Greensboro, so I don't know if I can respect him as a man for real. I ain't gonna lie.
That, bro.
Like he's not top 5 quarterback, not top 5 nothing.
That's y'all MVP though.
Bro, he ain't top 5 on his team.
Take it away. Give it a first shot.
Joey Bosa, DeMar, Keon Coleman.
Hold on.
I don't respect him as a man, bro. Deion Dawkins. I ain't hearing that, bro.
I'll clean my camera, bro.
Right. You know, when Eric cut the camera off.
So
I did cut the camera.
Here it comes.
When Eric get missing out the frame, you better brace yourself.
I was just cleaning the camera, reaction type shit.
Right. The boy sending the Trojan horse. But
I love
yeah, that's
I can't respect that, bro.
they'll
That's
still be
horrible.
secondary, but all of the index cards, we won't be seeing index cards on the field no more.
Come on,
What?
man.
No more.
That takes away the excitement out of the game.
I mean,
No
yeah, it's
cap.
part of the game, bro. But that's one of the rule changes that will be implemented for better or for worse. And mind you, they tried it before. I think they tried it last preseason. It didn't work.
You know what? I got a rule change too.
So
if you
now
fumble the ball, you should get a chance to get the ball back and try to go for first down again. There should be no turnovers. That's what I think.
Oh,
Since
yeah,
we're making
changing the game. We changing the whole sport. Let's change the whole sport.
Making up bullshit. Let's go ahead and do that. No fumbles. If you pick the ball off, wherever you pick the ball off, 20 yards the other way, and they start from there again. Get a redo.
I think they're also trying to change the holding penalties. Because the holding is a 10-yard penalty, right?
What's 5 yards? Offsides. Yes, holding's 10.
Holding's 10. Is it? And it's not an automatic. It's an automatic first down too, right?
What you mean? Wait, hold on. Who's holding? Holding on who? Defense or offense?
Defense.
Oh,
defense.
my bad.
I thought it was.
Right?
I could have swore I thought it was, bro.
I seen that proposal. It was like they're trying to get rid of holding, as far as making it an automatic first down.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's fair because holding on offense is an automatic 10 the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. But if it's holding on defense and it's 15 yards to go and you hold them,
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I can understand that because why not just do the yards like on offense? Okay, I could get with that.
Yeah,
I could get with that.
Exactly.
Other than if you're holding on as a DB, that's spot of the foul.
Spotted a foul.
Spot of the foul. Passing.
No.
Passing the force.
No.
I mean, I get it. I do think because NFL players are smarter than college players, they're better. So I do agree that pass interferences should be spot fouls.
I do too. I have no problem with
in
that.
college.
No. In college is what the highest?
15 yards.
What 15? 10?
It's just 15 yards.
Yeah, it's no spot of the foul in college.
NFL players are a lot smarter than college players, so you get toasted for 50 over the top.
But you think holding? You think I don't think defensive holding or legal contact should change, only because holding does not happen 10 yards down the field.
No,
the difference between holding and pass interference is when the ball is in the air.
Yeah.
So if they're still holding, like they're calling holding the moment they cross that 5 yards. So it's like, unless they moving up 5, like them moving up 5 yards is just like, you know what I mean?
But you can get defensive holding as a DN too.
Yeah, but that you said make it a spot foul.
No. I'm saying I agree with the
we agree with
having spot fouls for like pass interference and holding. I said I agree with that. But I'm saying like if you're holding as a defensive end and it's 2nd and 15, it shouldn't be an automatic first down because that's not how it works on the offensive side. So I don't think that's right.
I mean, it's an offensive game. That's what y'all wanted, man. Y'all don't protect black quarterbacks. That's what y'all wanted.
You make it too much of an offensive game, you're gonna have a product of the NBA. You're gonna go down.
Like I said, bro, when we 40, bro, ain't no cable. Unless they putting the Bible shows on TV for real.
All my boys on streamies.
It's gonna be chopped, bro. Cause I'm telling you, our game is changing, but it's so much different from when we was growing up. There's no more Brian Dawkins. There's no more Trump Palomalo. There's no more Ryan Clark. There's no more of that. There's no more Sean Taylor. There's no more of that. First off.
Nah.
And
when you do, they throw flags to try to kick them out the league.
Yeah. So we was already heading this direction a long time ago. It's just shout out to Will Smith.
I mean, that's crazy. Oh,
bro, the concussion movie, bro. I'm telling you, like, changed the whole trajectory of the sport, whether people believe it or not.
We still got your boy on Baltimore. He don't go for no interceptions. He don't do none of that. Straight head hunter.
Who? Kyle Hamilton? But Kyle Hamilton, he plays pretty clean though.
He's a good player.
He plays pretty clean.
Boy.
And then Bengals finally paid their wide receiver duos. Joe Burrow has a huge max contract. Jamar Chase got a max contract. And now T. Higgins also broke the bank as well. He's getting like 4 years, 115, which is right under $30 million a year. So, and they still have Trey Hendrickson to pay or trade. This is a team this is a team that has a lot of holes in their both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
and they're spending all of their money on 3-4 players. I mean, is that gonna work? Like, what is their goal? And they're in a very competitive division as well.
Person, you want to go first, or
are they just trying to sell tickets?
You can go ahead.
I mean, both of them was 4 years, right?
Yeah, I think, but obviously,
right now it looks bad, but when they start reconstructing their contracts and pushing it towards the tail end and the salary increase every year, it will start looking better. So what they're banking on right now, they're probably banking on draft free agents. So right now they might struggle one more year, but I feel like next year is when they start picking it up. And then with the Hendricks, it's like, what do you want to do? I mean, they could technically franchise tag him now, right?
Yeah, that's going to cost a lot.
That's going to cost OD.
What's the D in franchise tag?
It got to be at least 35.
Yeah.
Bare minimum.
35? It might be around 30.
I think what they was 9-8 last year.
Yeah, missed the playoffs because their defense.
Yeah, they can go 8-9.
All exclusive for defensive end is $22 million.
That's it?
Are you counting Myles Garrett or not?
No, I'm talking about franchise tag.
Oh, okay.
Wait, was it T. Higgins going to get like 28 on the franchise tag?
They two different positions. Franchise tag is listed at 24 for a wide receiver.
And how much for the DN?
22.
DNs get paid more than wide receivers.
Nah, not all of them.
I'm saying like the top. Count top five. If I'm not mistaken.
The problem is they paid their strengths.
Yeah.
But their strengths got them 9 wins.
Exactly.
So I mean, I don't even understand why you fought for that in the first place. You're telling Joe Burrow, like, you're tending to Joe Burrow's needs because you understand that you have a franchise quarterback. And I understand that. But if you don't tell Jamar Chase, not Jamar Chase, if you don't tell Joe Burrow, hey, like, we suck on the defensive side of the ball and you're never going to win games if we don't adjust this defense, you're a terrible football coach, you're a terrible football manager, you're a terrible owner. Blow up the stadium, because that's basically what you're just doing with just hiring the quarterback and wide receiver. This isn't recess.
This is not NFL Street.
This ain't none of that. Like, this isn't Pop Warner. This isn't high school. You cannot, like, the best teams I've seen had combos like this when I was in high school. But this ain't high school. I don't care. As like, you got grown men on the other side. Whoever you play has some decent talent. And if you look at their division specifically, you're not even the best. It doesn't even make you the best team in your division because you wasn't the best team in your division last year.
Not even top 2.
So how do you think, like, I want to know whose decision it was to keep the team the way it is and to let certain people walk. I want to say Sam Hubbard retired, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That corner they had.
Cam Taylor-Britt. Mm-hmm. Well, he was kind of watered, though. I ain't gonna lie. So
Bates at safety at the time?
He was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying Super Bowl year.
Yeah. So they in recent years they have let their defense like cave. You know what I mean? So yeah, 8-9, bro. They're gonna have the highest scoring season of the year, but they're gonna have the highest defensive scoring season of the year too. So they don't be trash, bro. They won't even be better than Broncos. I'm keeping 100.
That boy love the Broncos.
No, I don't.
Broncos
Broncos
the new Ravens?
No, the Broncos are just as good as the Ravens, though. Watch. You heard it here. They're going to be
Lamar Jackson.
Broncos is going to be a 3 or they have to be a 5 seed or 3 seed.
It's very spicy for you to say that.
All right.
You believe in Bo Nix?
He played beyond my assumption.
And now they're in the running back market now too.
In a real way.
They have no other needs but a running back because they let go of Javonte Williams.
They probably just gonna replace him with his successor, Omarion Hampton.
That would be that'd be genius. Their
defense is. What's this? Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
Their defense, I'm telling you, lights out. And because we don't wish injury on nobody.
Yeah.
On paper, their defense is the scariest in the league. And I'm not recanting that statement.
Who they got on the front line again? Because I know they signed some people.
Nick DeVito and oh boy.
Baron Browner or he play off ball? Brandon Browner or he play off ball?
Nah, the D line, the D tackle, Broncos. It's a white boy, bro. He cold. He's cold. Like he's cold.
What does last name start with? Not a W. He been gone.
Yeah, Big 12.
Hey, did y'all see Texas just signed Hunter to $35 million 1 year extension?
Yeah.
His name is Zach Allen. But anyway. Yeah, bro. I'm not tripping, bro. And when you look at the way the Broncos played people last year, they fought every team. I mean, they got smacked by the Ravens, but I mean, hey.
You taking them over Eagles defense?
Nah, that's not. But I think they're scarier going into this year than the Eagles.
Because you don't know what they are.
You don't know. They're you know what I'm saying? They getting younger, so
shit, the Eagles.
They got the Broncos got the DPOY. They just got all pro talent and Dre Greenlaw and Tua Funga. So they actually took a step forward. Guaranteed.
I want to Dre. Greenlaw from Dave.
Guaranteed. So we'll see.
That's very spicy to say.
That's not spicy at all.
I think that Broncos winning division. Yeah, it is.
It is.
Oh, I know what I said. I thought I was talking about just the defensive side.
The 3 seed would them be winning the division.
Yeah, but you said or 5. You know why you said or? Because you can't. Yeah. You better not put that money against that boy Patty.
I mean, why not? Shoot. What moves have the Chiefs made this offseason?
That's what we said.
Other than resigning Travis Kelce. No, we don't.
Trey Smith. Chiefs got worried about their wide receiver locker room is in shambles.
But they do get whatchamacallit back, Rice. They do get Rice back.
He got an open case here in Dallas. He might not play this year.
Yeah.
He had a hit and run. He was good for this year. Unfortunately, he got hurt. But I think his case coming up this year, or his trial coming up this year.
They better call Mike Ross.
Go.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Mike Ross number 1.
He's better over Annalise Keaton. Are you sure?
The rankings it's a different driver there.
Listen, all I gotta say is somebody. We're talking about real life now. Somebody that got a killer off the leash by if it don't fit, you must have quit. All you gotta do is get Kim Kardashian, bro. He good. He's straight. He out of there.
Yeah, and then he'll end up rapping like Kanye. Man, let's move on, man.
Kanye crazy. I'm going Kanye crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It definitely be a lot of things to watch now that pro days are going to be commencing in the next couple of weeks as we gear up for the draft.
Yeah.
We call round on that.
What's the actual date for the draft, Brando? April.
Yeah, it's like the 25th, April 25th. The NBA is cooking up with Greece. We have the Rockets have jumped into the 2 seed in the West. They have catapulted over Denver and LA with LeBron being out. And as we can see, LeBron's been holding Austin Reeves back. Typical of LeBron, putting to dim the next player's career. But yeah, man, Grizzlies have fallen to 5 seed. Warriors are dealing with they're trying to rest Curry now. They've kind of exerted a lot to get back into the playoffs. And now that they're back, they're trying to rest Curry, but Jimmy Butler's still there. But the young boys is hooping out in the West. Rockets are very sneaky. Between them and the Pistons, I feel like they'll be due for like some first round upsets in the playoffs. I don't think they're going to go far, but yeah. And the Thunder are now the favorites to win the finals, the championship.
After what they did to Boston last weekend, I think it shows that they are a matchup problem for everybody. I think they're just taller. Nobody can really guard Shea 1-on-1 for real. Like everybody in the world has tried, and everybody in the world has failed. So
that boy cold.
He's different, yeah. So I think the only thing that would like the playoff factor is the only factor that would stop the Thunder from coming out of the West. Like, people not stepping up big time moments. Is Shea built for the game 6 shot? Like, we're gonna find out because they're gonna be into some like real deal test situations. If they have to play Denver, LA, or go to State along the way, or a combination of the 3. Probably 2 of them, but it's going to be a real test to see if the Thunder are really go for it. But I still like LA and Golden State as the teams to beat in the West.
Let me ask y'all a question because I've been seeing everybody complain about it. And when I watch him play, Shea, when they say he be foul baiting and drawing too many fouls, all I see, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I see a player taking it to the rack. I see a player trying to get buckets. And I don't know if it's just that's what I see, or seeing James Harden foul bait so hard and so bad makes me think he's not really foul baiting. I don't know which one it is. What do y'all feel like it is on y'all end? Because I don't think it's really that much foul bait. He's just going straight to the bucket.
It's not foul. I don't think it's foul baiting either. Like it's like I feel like it's 2 equal parts being in play. Like he knows how to draw a foul, but it's also his play style. Y'all was hyping up James Harden when he was dropping 40-point balls and 40 and 10 every night. When that season he made more free throws than field goals. So I don't see why it's a problem now that Shea, is doing the same thing. It's not easy getting the foul calls he get, but he attacks the basket. Like he attacks the rack, he attacks the rim, he attacks the paint, and he draws contact. Now some of it he does bait a little bit, but I don't think that's his primary objective. Like he's going to get a bucket and he's going to attack the rim. You attack the rim, you're gonna get met with contact. Yeah, and he just so happens to know how to draw that contact.
He also, I want to say, I say this loosely, but I don't think I'm lying. If you take away free throws made, I think he still leads the league in scoring.
Yeah, if you take everybody free throws away, yeah.
So,
go with me.
I think it's just it is a visual thing because he doesn't have the typical tween like he he has a little unorthodox style to his game, so it does look like he baits a little bit more. But I think that's just like his build type.
Y'all taking this SGA over prime Allen Iverson?
Ooh. Prime Allen Iverson took a 90-year-old to a finals, bro.
All right, Dikembe won DPO out of here.
Did I say he was good on defense, or did I say he was 50? I mean,
But that's irrelevant if he's still producing.
If he's still that guy.
Just like LeBron is 40. LeBron is 40.
LeBron 40 don't matter.
I mean, listen,
I don't care that he's 40.
Listen,
yeah,
I will put some pushback when I say this. Defensive Player of the Years, I've seen the worst player in NBA history on defense win it. And what's his name? And from Minnesota.
Eric's running from the question.
Go Bear. What'd you say?
Eric is running from the question.
Yes, he's worried about
it is a tough question. Bro. It is a tough question.
AI. I'm saying I seen AI take a 90-year-old Mutombo.
I don't think I'm taking AI over Shea right now, bro.
You can't, bro. You actually cannot, bro.
He's more efficient. He's like way more efficient.
Way more. Right? He's shooting 54% as a guard, bro.
AI shoot 45 on a good day.
On a good day. Different defense time, but AI was still a shot chucker.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah, I don't know.
SGA, he's hopping passing lanes as well.
The culture would love to take AI over everybody.
But you can't.
But unfortunately, this is a sports show and we're in the sports segment. So I gotta take SGA as a, for my basketball team for sure. This isn't Rucker Park. Rucker Park, I'm taking AI over almost anybody.
Hey man, he get his team. He get his team deep in the playoffs. I respect him over AI. Because you said prime for prime.
I mean, bro, it's not like Shea is past his prime right now. Like, this is it. Like, we're witnessing like a potential finals run.
What has AI done in the playoffs?
No, I'm saying did I not literally just say if he take his team deep in the playoffs as well, then I'll put him over?
But why does he have to do that when AI
didn't win a championship?
Playoff success.
So he never made it to the finals?
Hell, what finals win?
Finals, and what else he do?
He had one final.
Okay, and what round did OKC get beat last year?
It's conference finals, right? No.
Second round.
Second round, yeah.
It was second round.
Okay.
That was the average exit for Allen Iverson.
And that was his first year making the playoffs, right? No, because who was he with before then? He wasn't with OKC the whole time. Who was he with before then?
Clippers. But
no, he was he was drafted by the Hornets.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Don't say that. Don't say that, bro.
He was drafted by the Hornets.
C4, blow it up.
if you make a all Hornets trade team,
could have been
up against the all Hornets franchise team.
Wait,
it's
their trades would clear the court.
That year, who did they trade him for?
No,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Honestly, he's not here to tell the story.
Wait, you dead serious? Was it Miles Bridges here? Were they get
no. It was like some white foreign big. Let's see, he was drafted by the Hornets in 2018.
Miles Bridges.
Yeah.
My fault.
27 days, 27 nights. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they still lost that trade by a mile. But shout out to my city's cold out. But
bro, so they really be like trading. They really be drafting good players. They just like, too good for us.
Yeah,
you don't get it.
Too good.
Kobe Bryant, don't need him.
Kobe still would have been robbing. Don't care. But
cut it out, bro. That's cap. That's not facts, bro. That's not. Bro,
I love it.
Cam Newton is fighting for his relevance each and every day.
I don't think Kobe has the career he has in Charlotte.
He would have been AI, bro.
Okay.
MVP
Without the culture part.
He barely won one MVP in LA. He wins the MVP in Charlotte.
No,
Muggsy Bogues.
he might have. I don't know.
Larry Johnson.
If he won the MVP for Charlotte Hornets, he definitely would be.
Yeah, he would have, bro.
Bro,
Kobe would have been averaging 30 by the time the century mark turned.
You remember? Yeah.
He was just held back in LA. That was the whole thing. He was just held back.
I'm with you there.
He was mid and held back.
Are we saying Kobe would have been a Bobcat though? Yeah, never.
I mean, he would have got out there.
The moment he would have put on the orange and blue, he would have been cursed for the rest of his career. And I don't even believe in all that. I'm just saying, bro. The Bobcats suck, bro. They were
bro.
They had like 2 years of life.
Bro, I went to the Hornets game yesterday. We were walking. All you seen was Hornets jersey. When I got like y'all know the little circle in front of the stadium. Y'all know, like the little circle by where the train and everything meet.
Yeah.
I looked to my right. I seen a dude in a number 4 Bobcats jersey. I said, I thought everybody burnt these. Like, it's not allowed in the city, bro.
They're still on eBay for like below 50 for sure.
Yeah, it's like he was the only person in the city with a Bobcats jersey on at the time. Like, I haven't seen one of those in so long. Like, it's a forbidden rule in Charlotte. You cannot wear no Bobcats.
Since we're in the East, I have a question. We talk about teams and timelines and like bust. Like at some point, like we got to blow the team up. How many more years are we going to give Bucks?
As long as they want to do it for the family.
I mean, you win a ring, bro. You do what you want, bro. I mean,
Giannis won a ring.
Yeah,
Giannis.
They have been worse since Dame got there.
Yeah, they have.
Didn't they fire Doc too?
Doc is right there right now.
Yeah, Doc is there. Him and Darvin Ham. But I mean, it's like the expectations with them both continue to gut their roster, should I say. I mean, they're not creating no expectations for themselves. Giannis won his ring. That's the whole thing. Like, he won his ring. I don't know if they've gotten complacent, comfortable, or whatever the case may be. I mean, he was hurt last year in the playoffs, but I think we'll see if we get him and Dame healthy in the playoffs this year. Who are they matched up to play right now?
The 5 seed.
Which is what? The Knicks?
5 seed is Milroe. Oh, we're talking about East.
They are the 5 seed.
Oh, the Pacers. They're matched up to play the Pacers.
Yeah.
And I think in a 7-game series,
they beat the Pacers.
They should beat the Pacers. I don't see Tyrese Halliburton, calling game for 4 games of the season.
No.
I think once you get that slower pace game, Giannis really get in that mode, I think they can beat a Pacers team. But then now we're talking about they're going to have to see Cleveland. And to your point, Cleveland's not proven, and Milwaukee is, or Giannis is.
They ain't beating Boston. I don't care.
No, I think Cleveland and Boston are on a collision course for the conference finals.
Yeah.
So, I mean, whoever sees them. Udonis said Knicks mess around and lose to Detroit, though.
No, for real.
It's not ridiculous.
Not mad at it.
Yeah. They have a that's gonna be a 7-game series, and that's probably gonna be the most lit arenas during the first round. For
Detroit and New York.
What they gonna say? What they gonna say? Fuck Cunningham.
Easy. That's gonna be live. That's gonna be like, Trae Young, whatever. Trae Young in New York, but Kate Cunningham can make himself like he's already a name in the NBA. But what I'm saying is, Kate Cunningham in the Garden during the first round of playoffs is a perfect launching pad to make that next step. No cap.
Yeah, but hey, they're only a half a game behind Milwaukee. They can end up in the 5 seed, 4 seed. That Indiana, Milwaukee, Detroit can go many different ways. You might get Indiana, Detroit, Milwaukee, Detroit. We don't know, but those teams are all separated by half a game. They all have 38 wins.
Yeah.
So that little 4, 5, 6 can go any which way. Cleveland, Boston, New York looks comfortable as 1, 2, 3 right now. 4, 5, 6 could be whatever. I missed it.
Yeah,
But,
6, 7.
if we go to the West, I don't know about Golden State and Timberwolves. Either one of them, they could be like 6, 7.
I was waiting for it.
They could be 6, 7. I don't know. But the West, same way the East has 4 through 6 in a conjunction. The West has 2 through 5.
Yeah.
Like I said, with LeBron, Lakers go on a losing streak without LeBron. Should we not be talking about him for MVP?
If he wins it, if he's not gonna win it, but if he were to win MVP in his 40s, I might quit the show. There would be no reason to talk. There would be no more reason to talk basketball anymore on this podcast for real.
He got Luka. He got Austin Reeves. They can't get it done though without him. They went on they didn't pick it up now.
Yeah,
but they went on like a 4-game losing streak without him. We need to have conversations about LeBron being the most valuable player in the league at 40 years old in 2025.
I think the team is. Because if he's not in the top, top 10 is not saying much, but it is though. If he's not in the top 10 in MVP talks, what are we truly talking about? I don't think he's top 5. But I think let's say Luka's there the entire season, we could be looking at a different conversation for MVP.
Oh yeah,
for Luka or LeBron. So I don't know. I think we're gonna find out in this playoffs though, for sure. Because you can't guard both of them.
Who knows how that can't go all 3 of them. Like I said, LeBron been holding. Austin Reeves hoops without LeBron. Austin Reeves in the 8 games without LeBron averaging like 29 and 8. What are we chatting about?
Yeah,
29 and 8. He's hooping.
Yeah,
and that trio come playoffs. That the LeBron, Luka, AR trio might be the best trio in the playoffs this season.
You got what?
You got away with you're getting away with saying that.
No, I'm not.
You're going to though, like off of the strip.
I am. What your best bet is? What, James Harden, Kawhi, and Norman Powell, or the Knicks? Brunson and
Knicks not in this conversation at all.
Celtics.
No. Yeah, I'm about to say maybe Celtics because we had a discussion who's going to win MVP last year.
JB, Jason Tatum, and who?
Derek White.
Nah. You take it. Who y'all taking? Austin Reeves or Derek White?
Austin Reeves.
All right, the rest of my case.
I'm taking the Olympic gold medalist, man.
Taking Austin Reeves or Norman Powell though.
You taking Austin Reeves over Norman Powell?
I'm asking you.
It's a conversation to be had.
That is the conversation.
Norman Powell actually been a number 2 while Kawhi's been hurt, and he's had the best season of his career.
Yep.
How's Mobley doing for Cleveland? Because he's their 3rd option.
He's the 2nd option. Oh
no, he's not. Garland's the 2nd option.
Well, yeah.
That one.
He's the 2nd best player.
I got you.
Garland, Mitchell, and Mobley can contend.
We're still talking about LeBron James and Luka Doncic. That's why I'm saying he's getting with it, because the conversation is not about who has the best number 3.
Yeah.
The best duo in the NBA that we've possibly ever seen can be Luka and LeBron. So I'm not hearing that. Like, the number, that's a gimme. The top 3 is a gimme because there is nobody in the league.
No, it is not, because you could put Austin Reeves up against any 3rd, except for Evan Mobley.
Okay, so no.
And I'm taking Austin Reeves over Norman Powell off of the strength of the playmaking. Norman Powell is a fire shooter. Like, he's a fire rocket. But as far as playmaking as well,
I think Austin Reeves is the best number 3 option also on arguably the best duo in the league.
But this is not like so you saying, okay, let's just say let's say Austin Reeves wasn't there. It's LeBron, Luka, and Rui Hachimura.
There are better trios in the league in there.
You think that's the best trio in the league?
No.
Benny Honey.
Exactly.
Benny Honey.
AR is carrying weight too.
But Rui is not Austin in no regard. Like Austin Reeves, where he's playing, should have been an All-Star.
No, I mean LeBron was holding him back. Like he does everybody's career.
Wasn't Norman Powell an All-Star?
No, he got
I
snubbed.
don't think he ever was.
He wasn't an All-Star this year?
No, he got snubbed. He should have been an All-Star over whomever. He could have got the spot had LeBron sat out, knowing his ankle hurt. Carry on, man.
Sorry.
Clippers, they're a new team though. James Harden still got it, and like I said, Kawhi's coming back, and Norman Powell has been having a great year. So
who's the third option for OKC?
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Not in the conversation.
Is it
SGA, Chet, and Jalen Williams?
That's not a conversation.
What?
That's not a conversation.
So
It got him.
Luka and LeBron could both be top 5 in the league.
all right.
So you don't have no.
Which 1C trio are you taking? You taking Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, or SGA, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren? Which 1C trio do you trust more?
Am I wild if I take Shea, Chet, and Jalen Williams?
No, because SGA is the best player out of the 6.
Yeah.
Only reason why, bro, I haven't watched a lot of basketball. Like I don't watch basketball every night. I can't do it. But when I watch the Cavaliers play, I feel like I've never seen Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell be on the same accord. Like
I don't like Darius Garland.
You can't say that. You don't. They've won 50, 60 games.
No, I'm not saying that
it used to look worse. So
yeah, I'm not saying that they don't fire on like they don't play good. I'm saying like I don't think they outperform. We talking about them playing each other, or we're just saying in the playoffs? Who am I taking in the playoffs?
The question was, I mean, this originated from Lakers being the best trio in the playoffs.
Right. Okay. Man.
Come playoff time, does the Cavaliers have a better trio or does the Thunder have a better trio? They both.
I'm gonna say the Cavs.
What?
I think matchup wise, the Thunder are a bigger problem for the league. But in the last shot,
because of size.
Yeah. And then last shot wise, I'm trusting Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland to take the last shot.
Yeah, I can respect
last
that.
shot. I'm not trusting Jalen Williams or Chet Holmgren to take the last shot. Not saying that they can't make it, but Shea is undoubtedly getting the ball, and that's not really strengthening a trio.
I don't think it's a wrong answer, man. I think both of those are good trios. I would favor the Thunder a little more, like I said, because SGA is the best player out of the 6. And Chet Holmgren, he is just as he can.
We forget another 3.
Good of a defensive player as Mobley, but he can be very impactful on the defensive end, and he's more versatile offensively than Mobley. And then you can go Jalen Williams and Darius Garland, 2 different players for sure. And it's just like a pick your poison kind of thing because Jalen Williams can get hot and score the rock. Darius Garland is a great point guard to, run an offense. So,
yeah,
I don't think it's a wrong answer, but I would lean toward the Thunder.
Hey, we forgetting another 3, bro.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are, bro. It's finna be playoff time. You know what I mean? You got Curry, you got Green, and you got Jimmy Butler.
No, it's not a trio at all.
It's not a trio. It's a duo.
It's a hell of a duo. I mean, bro.
That's like internet 2.4.
Draymond Green in the playoffs, bro.
That's not
good stuff.
Yeah, that's not That's not a trio anymore. Draymond Green is a defensive addition to the duo.
And he's an assist leader when it comes to playoff time. You know, let him bring the ball up.
He think he should win DPOY now that Wemby hurt.
Oh,
He said, I absolutely have a chance.
You might as well just give it to another Frenchman.
Most of these men in these sports, bro, I think I would get along with in person for real. Like I wouldn't have a problem with most of the dudes in the league. But like, bro, Draymond, bro, I feel like I'd be cool with him in person too. Like his opinions by himself, bro. It's so like he's very powerful in who he is on that basketball court.
Yeah,
for real. Like DPOY, are you nuts? That conversation is long. Like that conversation was over before COVID.
Yeah, Dyson Daniels got it.
Yeah, you're chopped. Your best chance of getting any more hardware is a ring, and that's a very decent chance. I'm giving you that. But that's it, bro. No more individual awards for you, bro. You're done. Like, no.
Get it as a group.
Dyson Daniels averaging 3 steals a game. I can't tell you the last player to do that.
Yeah,
Who most steals average in a season?
Probably CP or John Stockton.
Alvin Robertson. Alvin Robertson at 86. He averaged 3.6. Yeah, the last
Who did he play for?
The last player to do 3 though was Alvin Robertson in 91.
You say he averaged 3 steals, right?
Who did
He
he
played
play
for the
for?
Spurs, yeah.
You said wait.
3 times still DPOY, so yeah. Yeah, I think
looking at
Daniels got DPOY locked up. And we'll see how they fare in the play-in.
because Kessler, he played for Utah. You're not giving nobody on Utah a defensive any type of award. When you're last in your conference, you're not getting any award.
What?
Kessler, because you averaged 2.4 blocks. I said because you're last in the conference, you're not getting any award. You're not even up for discussion.
I'll say this though. If the Warriors win the championship, Draymond's sound bit at the All-Star will be the hardest thing I've heard in the decade.
Yeah.
In the decade.
Yeah.
Nobody gave it nobody believed them. Nobody agreed with that before we got to see them play.
Yeah.
He said that before they got to play one game together. I'm telling you right now, if they win the championship, he will have the hardest soundbite of arguably the century. That's how he will be remembered. That will put him in the Hall of Fame. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
You think that's better than? I guess we'll never know. You think it's better than that?
Yeah, because he already won it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already won it. So it was like a reaction thing. This is like a prediction thing where he has faith in
Mind you, they was like 10 seed. They was like damn near out of the
10 or 11. Yeah. It was disgusting.
Out of the play-in.
Yeah.
And now they're what, Rondo?
6, 7.
See, I'm telling you, hey, Preston, he's not catching the oop.
I'm missing it, man. I'm missing it. Yeah, they like 6, 7. But yeah, man, that'd be very tough. We got about 10, 12 games left for NBA basketball. We got a month left for that with about 3-4 weeks. We'll see how things get to shaking on up. The week called round on that. Mm-hmm. And that's 107 for you.